Well, aloha. It's Friday here in Southern California, and welcome to Aloha Friday with Jamie Barber Homes. Hold on. So, we survived the big hurricane and earthquake, the hurricane last weekend. Um, so, there wasn't a lot of people out looking for homes on Sunday. Everyone was just trying to avoid the floods. And it was nice. We've had a couple of days of sort of normal temperature before it goes back up. This weekend's going to be a beautiful weekend, a little hot, but it's a good time to go looking for homes if you're looking for homes. Um, and we all survived. Isn't that the good thing? I don't think there were any deaths this weekend from the hurricane. And we're still, you know, talking about Maui and Lahaina and that horrible disaster that was over there. But, if you donated, thank you very much. And let's just, oh, it was heartbreaking. I love that place. I spent a lot of time there when I was working in the film industry. We shot commercials out in the water, and we would always base ourselves out of Lahaina. So my heart is broken. But it's been a couple of weeks, and let's just hope that we learn some lessons from it. So let's talk about real estate, huh? Sorry to be a downer right there, but let's say you're looking to sell your house. Well, let's look at equity, because equity is really a game changer for someone who's looking to sell their house. If you're a homeowner, you might be torn on whether or not to sell your house right now. Maybe that's because you don't want to take a higher mortgage rate on your next home. If that's your biggest hurdle, understanding your equity may be exactly what you need to help you feel more comfortable making your move, huh? So let's look at what equity is. Equity is the current value of your home minus what you owe on the loan. And recently, that equity has been growing far faster than you may expect. Over the last years, home prices have risen dramatically. You all know that. And that gave your equity a big boost very quickly. While the market has started to normalize, there's still an imbalance between the number of homes available for sale and the number of buyers looking to make a purchase. Homes, not enough. Buyers, there are a few. And it's because homes are in such high demand that the prices are back on the rise again. Rob Barber, no relation, CEO of ATTOM, a property data provider, explains equity levels were high even during the recent downturn. And now they're going back up and better than ever. So, how is equity benefiting you? Well, with today's affordability challenges, that equity can be a game changer when you move. Here's why. Based on data from ATTOM and census, nearly 2/3 of homeowners have either paid off their mortgages, congratulations, or have at least 50% equity. That roughly means 70% have a tremendous amount of equity right now. Once you sell your house, you can use your equity to help with your next purchase. It could be some, if not all, of what you'll need for your next down payment. It may even be enough to allow you to put a considerable larger down payment on your next home so you don't have to finance quite as much. And if you've been in your current house for years, you may have built up enough equity to pay it all in cash. If that's true, you'd be able to avoid borrowing altogether. So you won't have to worry about today's mortgage rates. I did that last year. Had a buyer, had a seller. We sold her house. She needed to move closer to her children and grandchildren. Sold her house. She had accrued enough equity, and we went to Ventura and bought a house for cash. She has no mortgage and a beautiful house. and she's literally a block away from the grandkids. So let's find it. How are you going to find out how much equity you have? Well, the best way to learn how much you have is to reach out to me, and let's get a professional equity assessment. All right. And that way I can tell you exactly what your house is worth, work it out with your loan, how much your loan is. And from there, we can figure out how much equity you've got in your house. And if you're planning to make a move, the equity you've gained can make a big impact. Okay. So again, do you want to find out how much equity you have in your home? Call me, Jamie, at Jamie Barber Homes with Equity Union out here in Valencia, Santa Cruz Valley. The information will be below in the comments, or in the description. So please get a hold of me if you want to find that information, and we can get your house on the market. All right. Well, you have a great weekend, and enjoy the weather. The hurricane has passed, and it's going to be beautiful. So don't forget, it's Aloha Friday. No work till Monday. Well, unless you're retail sales, hospitality, or you're a realtor, then you're working this weekend. All right. Well, you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. This is Jamie Barber with Jamie Barber Homes saying aloha. It's Friday.